Hello everyone, and welcome to Family Frog Crafts. Today I'm going to show you how to make some pajama bottoms. I normally use a pattern when I actually do these kind of things. So the pattern I normally go through is Simplicity, and it's the 8022A one, and this one actually has a kid one and an adult size ones that you can easily turn on and do. These are pretty simple, and you'll probably be done, give or take, how long it takes to make it. So, the material that you're going to need is, of course, your pattern, a pair of scissors, your little pins to keep your fabric together, elastic, which you can use the bigger widthwise ones. I just happen to have the small size. The fabric of your choice, and of course your sewing machine with the matching or whatever kind of color thread you would like. Get started. So I went ahead and already cut out my fabric. Of course, this is for an adult, and I'm making this actually for my husband. And of course, you know, you want to measure with what around the waist of the person that you're making this for, or even for yourself. So I already have my elastic cut out, and I already have my fabric cut out. When you do the pattern and do the leggings, make sure you cut two of the same thing. So you want double the legging. So what you are going to do, let me scoot this back a little bit, is this is going to be your top. And of course, again, this is for my husband, so it's a little bit long. Oh, there we go. So you have the curvature side and another curvature side. As you can tell, you want to fold these together so they're matching. You're not going to pin this all the way around. So you're going to have one side that's just the one folded piece, and then you're going to have the two pieces together. So what you want to do is try to line these up best as possible. I kind of might be a little off. That's okay. And you're going to pin from where the crotch area is going to be, which is right here, which is going to be the curvature part, straight down the legging is where you're going to want to pin this. I'm going to try to line this up as best I can. There we go. So I have it lined up. Oop, almost lined up. So I lined up as best as I got. So I'm going to pin from the bottom part of the leg, all the way up to the crotch area. Alright, so where you have pinned from start to finish is where you want to sew. you're going to take your second piece and do the exact same thing. Okay, once you have your two pieces of your leggings together, you're going to want to turn one of them inside out to where the two designs, or whichever pattern or solid color you're using, are facing each other. So like you have the white like this is on the outside, this is on the inside of one of them, this is the outside on the other, and the two nice looking sides, or design, whichever you prefer fabric wise, are facing each other. And then you are going to want to line up the two crotches together, including the outer part, and you're going to want to turn and sew all the way around that. So you are going to want to pin the top of your pants all the way to your crotch and all the way up to the other side. So we're going to do that, and I will show you the rest. Now what you're going to do is turn this inside out. As you can see, you have one leg, two legs, the crotch area, and then now the top, which is not totally lined up. There you go. So once we get to the top, what you're going to try and do is we're going to fold inwards. So if you really want to, if you want to turn on the inside out again, to where the white side is facing out, you totally can. You don't have to, but if you want to, you can. You want to just kind of measure the elastic that you did, measure how much, as give it about ½ an inch, so you can try and weed that through when we get there. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to go ahead and measure the elastic to this, and go ahead and pin it and sew it together. So when you have this finally pinned, all the way around, when you do so, make sure you leave a little insertion, because that's where you still gotta read through your elastic. So if you want, you can easily make like a little slit, which is what I'm trying to do. Because when you actually sew this, or weed it through, you have that little slit right there. I'm gonna cut, okay. So with that little slit that I did, it's gotten all sewn, and I did back stitch just so it makes it easier. We're gonna weed this through. So, so some people put a safety pin at the back of this. I don't think I have any. But yeah, mostly people put like a little safety pin on one end because it helps them bleed it through. Of course, unfortunately with me, I don't have any, so I'm just going to kind of wing this. So you're gonna turn, let's see here if I can get this in. So you're gonna push this as much as pretty much. You just gotta kind of, this is like the longest process. So you want to push this all the way until you get to the final end here of your the other part of the elastic. So when you get to the final end, you're going to want to turn and pin it right here. So since I'm not there yet, I'll just show it to you real quick because it's going to take me a while. But you're going to want to pin it so you do not lose it, because once you start going through this and this gets all bunched up, you're going to lose it. So you're going to want to turn and pin this to your fabric, and then I will show you the rest when I get this weeded through. See you in a bit. Okay, I finally got it weeded all the way through, so of course some of it's kind of scrunched up, as you can tell on some of it. But I will fix that when I get to sewing all this together. So, okay, finally got that all the way weeded through. So, you got one end, and you got your other end. So what you want to try and do, is I want a little bit of slack, is that you're going to turn and pretty much backstitch so your two ends of your elastic together. Just the elastic for right now, and then I will might have to go a few times over this so you know the elastic's actually sewn on. So you don't, and of course don't try not to sew your pants on the elastic. want to kind of cut a little bit of the excess off if you have some excess of the elastic there. And then I'm just going to tuck some of that in. And then I'm just going to, even though it's on the inside, I'm just going to kind of sew the open ends that I cut open. I'm going to try and sew those together. So it's not the best job, but I mean, you got that sewn on, your ends, you know, of course, it's on the inside. So what your final step, what you want to do is the bottom part of your pants, you want to hem those so it looks a little bit decenter, and then so pretty much just like how you did the waist, we're gonna pin it and go all the way around. Okay, so I have the bottom part of my pants hemmed up on both sides. I'm going to sew these and then we will be pretty much almost done. There and there you have your pajama bottoms. I hope this tutorial helps, and I can't wait to see what your creations are. Please like and subscribe below, and I will see you next time. Bye.